The QuidFit British Touring Car Championship is back in action, and it all starts right here, right now. Welcome to Brands Hatch and the first of 3 pre-season tests ahead of the first official race meeting at Donington Park later on in the month. I'm Joshua Birch. Once again, joining me this season is Josh T, and as you can see, he is trackside at Brands Hatch as well, bringing us all of the information. He's also sent us a 10-minute video of clips throughout the day that we'll be showing at the end of the broadcast to bring you completely up to date with everything that's happening. So, if you want to know what's going on, Josh T's marching around the grounds as well. 3 tests this season as well for the touring cars. The first one here today at Brands Hatch. Next week we're at Croft. We're not going to be on site for that one, but we will be bringing you the same 30-minute end-of-day show with all of the timing deltas and everything. And then the actual season launch will take part at Donington in 2 weeks' time. I will be trackside for that. Again, we'll be live for the last half an hour of the morning and afternoon sessions, bringing you all the latest news. And then also there'll be a special season preview show just before the touring cars starts at the end of April, and we'll bring you all the information on the drivers and teams as well. Going through what's happening at the moment, Rob Huff is fastest. He's done a 47.933. Then it's Cook, Taylor Smith, Sutton's down in 4th place, the champion from last year. Then it's Morgan, Camish, Moffat, Hill, Ingram now down to 9th. Doble rounds out the top 10. Then it's Pearson, Turkington, Chilton, Osborne, Watson, Rowbottom, Smiley, Holstead and Sumpton, who went off this morning, bringing out the delays. But Josh T's trackside, and he hasn't got his earphones, but he can hear us, but it's on mute, so we can't hear the cars, and it's lopsided. So you need to turn it around, and yeah, you need to go like that. Hello.
I have no idea what's going on with my camera. It's completely the opposite way, and every single time I turn it, it's not the right way.
Is it on?
I may have to leave and rejoin.
If you want to leave and rejoin, we'll press button 9, and you can do that now quickly and see if that solves it.
Awesome.
There's the full times then from today. As I said, the gap between Huff and Cook is only less than a tenth of a second, 98 thousandths ideally as well. Several cars in the pit lane. We've had a couple of black flags. Morgan's got one, and then this morning, rather bizarrely, the black flag came out as well for Holstead. Now, that's an interesting one. Bobby Thompson is out there as well on the track, but he is not running a transponder, so that's why he's having a few issues out there on the circuit, as well as Josh T's popped back in and his camera now is working. So there's track action for you. And JT, what are you seeing out there as the cars fly past you?
Are we on the normal landscape now?
We are, yep, everything's fine. We can see it crystal clear.
Here comes Hill.
It's coming out of clearways.
Rowbottom.
That new Napa looks fantastic, doesn't it? I must admit.
Yeah, this place has been littered with photographers every single day. Like, literally every single time we come here. Sutton's
getting it through. Champion, of course, from last year, looking to go back into it. As we just matched the graphic at the top here, because it was set from the previous season.
nice.
Yeah, I know, just forgot to do that. Shalfan asking, what is this? This is the British touring cars, and it's the testing. It's the pre-season testing for the touring cars. And Josh T's trackside for us, and I'll be trackside at Donington in 2 weeks' time as well, and we're being able to bring you all this fantastic pictures and coverage. And that's the laser tools going through. Is that Moffat?
Bouncing through the curves is Doble.
Really jumping across them here, isn't he, as well? So nice to have it finally back as well, the tour cars. All 3 cars, here we go. One of the BMWs looking a bit slow. Can't see who that was at that part of the track, though, coming forward. They're on the Indianapolis circuit, of course. More cars coming towards us.
Moffat on a slow down lap, probably going to go down into the pits.
He's down in 7th at the moment on a 48.210. Yeah, thought he might box this lap. Track temperature 13 degrees, air temperature 12. Wish you could do this for F1. Well, we might be able to do it soon if we can get to an F1 trackside event. Touring cars are a bit more forgiving with it when it comes to coverage like this. And Josh T is going to be on site more this year as well. Cars coming through. There's one of the BMWs. It's Tucker's in the pit, so that's the other BMW coming forward. That's going to be Morgan, who is still out there. Hill's out there too in the BMW, but it does look different. I think that's about all the cars we've got coming through that section of the track at the moment, Josh, because Sutton, Morgan and Ingram, Smiley and Sumpton, they're going to be coming your way now.
Yep, Hill coming through currently.
Somebody else is right at the back. Yes, we'll be live for all of these tests. We won't be trackside next time out at Croft, however, but we'll bring you the updates throughout the day and all the info. Four cars coming side by side. What we need is a bit of a delay there, because then we can get it back in. Does look good, Josh, though, doesn't it? I must admit, it does look really good.
Yeah, and it's pretty loud at this part of the circuit, having them accelerate through Clark Curve up the main straight, and then on the other side, you can just see them. I don't know if the zoom will take it, but that's the pit lane exit. You can see one of the cars is going there.
What we're doing right now, Josh, is we're just adjusting it so we can actually have a full screen picture as well, because it's been a little bit wrong from before. So we're just adjusting it so we get full screen pictures, so that we can actually take a look properly out there on the circuit, and none of it's blurred for everybody, because that's what we've just been experiencing up here in the commentary box. Is a few of the blurriness. Here we go now, coming through. That's a lot better. Immediately a lot better. Actually see the cars this time around. Yeah, looking. What's it sound like out there, JT? What's the? Yeah, go on. Smiley. So Smiley having a few issues out there as well. So let me just get this sorted so it's all nice.
I'm wary of time, so I think I'm going to go to the next position ready for the practice starts at the end, Josh.
We've got 16 minutes and 38 seconds left on the official clock.
It's very muddy and slippery up here.
Whereabouts are you? You're down at the... Oh, not more mud. If anybody joined us last year and remembers the mud, that was bad, wasn't it, JT? So the signal's coming back through. All looks good to me. And of course, Josh, you've been trackside for about 3 days at this part of the track. Well, haven't you, in this one? So how are you finding the constant use of Brands Hatch?
Yeah, I'm in 4 days here. There's ignore the amount of mud here. You can see where one of the cars went into gravel earlier on in the day, and if I have a look at my notes, I believe that was Nick Halstead in the 22 car. Yes, it was. And you can just see it.
Go on, let's have a look. We'll go full screen.
Just through here.
Oh, yeah, I can see it down the gravel trap. So is that where Halstead was this morning? Or Sumpton?
It's getting a very busy track now, Josh.
Yeah, I can guarantee that. I have still top, but Morgan's just jumped up 3 places, 47.936. Cook in third, Taylor Smith fourth, Sutton down into fifth. More cars going by out there on the circuit, and we've adjusted so we can have full screen pictures, because it was a bit blurry before, and it doesn't work when we're trackside like this. Oh, dustbin. Oh, wow, these pictures are absolutely fantastic. And Charles says, wait, Joshua, for F1, would you commentate from grandstand? People will think you are crazy. I've done that before with touring cars. Gone to the trackside bit. You just walk around with headphones on. People think you're important and just let you in anywhere. Helps with the media pass as well. But no, usually I'd go to the bottom of the grandstand, get as close to the track as I possibly could. Jess has done that, though. She's been trackside for us at Silverstone in 2022. Was it 23? No, 2023. Jess was trackside for us, so last year. Jess is in the box now, saying, afternoon both. I'm looking forward to BTCC this season for sure. Jess again will be in the box for a couple of races, presumably, with the hectic calendar. as we see them go through. Oh, Morgan is now 0.03 of a second off of Huff's time. A 47.933 for Huff. Morgan is a 47.936. So definitely a major gap on the board at the moment. That's unbelievable stuff. 13. Looking forward to joining the box for a few races as well, says Jess. As they fly past Josh T. So what Josh T is doing is basically what I'll be doing in 2 weeks' time at Donington. We'll have this screen on and I'll be down there trackside. Megan will be up in the commentary box here. And I'll be walking around giving you all the information. I'll have a headset mic, and then I'll have a handheld mic as well for when I'm interviewing people in the paddock. So it's going to work pretty much twofold, so that we can always be on air. So, yeah, it's going to be a very long, difficult day, but the idea is we'll be live for the last half an hour of the morning session, last half an hour of the afternoon session. We'll walk the track, get ideas from everywhere, see who's hot and who's not, and then we'll also be interviewing people in the paddock, and we'll have a special season preview show for the touring cars as well just afterwards, unless I can get the footage to Megan quite quickly and Megan can get it on to the broadcast as quickly as she can, because she'll be doing the commentary for us here like I'm doing now, and then JT will be there. But yeah, JT would be doing more, but he hasn't got his headphones. So walking up. How steep is it then, Josh, at this part of the track? I thought I was shouting at you while this car's going through.
I have no idea what you just said. It is so loud.
How steep is it down there at that part of the track? No, the car's gone.
It's pretty steep. It might be a good idea if I go to my next place, because that gives an idea of how steep it is.
And running downhill is not great, and uphill. Yeah, that's a great shot, actually, how steep it is down there. That's the dip through Clark Curve into Clearways and up the straight. And it really does look quite bad. so, and you've been running up and down there several times today already.
Yeah, it is quite bad at Graham Hill and Druids and Paddock Hill as well. I have opted to go to the top of the island at Druids because it's easier to run down than up when there's an incident.
Are you on max zoom? Can you zoom in anymore? Oh,
that is max.
That is max. Yeah, I thought so. Damn. Because that's a great vantage point there. You can see why the photographers like Brands Hatch. They've got so many gate openings. There's a brilliant one at Donington, and I'm going to show you all next week, or the week after, where literally there's just a massive open gate, and you can get the cars right up there. So I'm going to take the tripod, pop it down, and then I'm going to sit on the ground, and you can sit you on the ground, sit on the ground yourself, and you can see the elevation change up towards McLean's at the top of the hill. It's absolutely unbelievable. Can't wait for when we're there at Donington. It's going to be a very fun test as we get through. Hill's gone fastest. Now, 47.868 for Hill, 65 thousandths of a second faster than Huff, so that's even better. Hill's done 49 laps, Huff has done 80 laps in total. As cars touring into the pit there.
Hill just going past, definitely one of the louder cars on the grid. Cannot hear anything when he goes past. The BMWs are very loud this year, as they normally are. There goes Morgan in one of the BMWs. Robertson as well in the Napa Ford. Turkington in the number 20. Camish as well. And breaking news the last couple of days is that the car that's just gone past Sutton signed with Napa until the end of 2026. Same with Alliance Racing.
Yeah, huge news coming in for Sutton, sticking with that Napa team. And if you joined us last year in the touring cars, you'd know that Napa took 9 out of the 10 pole positions on the Saturdays and were absolutely dominant, winning an approximate 80% of races last year. Sutton often doing race 1 and then winning race 2, and it was absolutely unbelievable. And Judging by the times at the moment, Josh, the BMWs might have found something, but the Fords are right up there in 6th with Sutton. They're taking it easy ahead of the open test in a few weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. And just a few changes to the Brands Hatch circuit as well. Changing the topic completely. But over at Paddock Hill, there's been some major changes. New 3-metre fences. And, well, they're high, but they're not as high as these.
That is unbelievable. So is that after what happened with... Is that what happened with after the cars going over the barrier?
I've got a feeling, yeah, but if we go over here to further down clearways towards Clark Curve...
Yep, we're with you.
You've got quite a big building.
Brand new.
Which is the MSV headquarters main building, so they've got to protect that with this fencing as well.
What does that sign say?
Great shot of them coming over the tyre barrier down the dip.
What does that sign say? There's a sign just on that barrier.
Something which I was aware of on Monday, and what it happened to me on Monday. Caution, potential for flying gravel, especially when you have a truck coming towards you at 80 miles per hour.
Yeah, didn't you get hit in the face?
Yeah, I still actually got some gravel from Monday in my pocket.
It's been that kind of week already. And
there you go.
Oh, there you go. There's the gravel.
That's the size of Brands Hatch Paddock Hill gravel.
That's quite an interesting shot. You're coming through crystal clear there, by the way. It's coming through. 7 minutes to go then in this session. As we've still got Hill from Huff, Morgan, Cook and Taylor Smith rounding out. The chat saying, Jess is a commentator. She'll be with us this weekend in the Japanese Grand Prix in some version of events. And also, the plan is for Jess to be at Brands Hatch, maybe with us at the end of the year. I think that was something I was thrown around with. More track action now coming forward. Oh, that's a great angle. So if you haven't been able to get to the touring cars, if you haven't been able to see it, this is where you need to be. On JB Motorsports, we're bringing you closest to the action across all the days of testing as well. We will have, next week, we're not trackside at Croft, but we'll have the timing screens and we'll have a discussion about what's happened during the day and check all the social media posts as well. But then at Donington, our coverage expands massively because we'll be trackside with it. With loads of shows as well. 2 live shows across the day. And then we'll also have the season preview show later. Has Josh T frozen? That is a distinct possibility at the moment with 5 minutes to go.
I think so.
Yes. Oh, hi, Omi. Is that you in the background?
Hello. Yeah.
Hello. You just hanging out?
Yeah. I've just been watching in here for a bit.
How's your voice? Doing better?
Yeah.
Excellent. Nice. Oh, and he's trying to reconnect. Brands Hatch is notoriously difficult with signals. As actually, Omi, when Josh T was trackside at Brands last year for both races, you were up in the comms box and it was reconnecting like crazy. We've got him back. Excellent. We've got you back, JT. We've got you back. And we've got some cars coming through. Absolutely fantastic. Several of them coming through the final corner. And they're so loud as well. The noise suppression on the iPhones that Josh T is using sometimes picks them up, sometimes doesn't. That's why next week we'll have the normal, and then I'm going to have a separate, I'm going to have 2 different devices. I'm going to have the phone. That's going to be my camera. Look at this case, by the way. The phone's going to be the camera. That'll be on recording on a separate mic. And then I'm going to have a different headset so that you can all hear me trackside. And then for the interviews, I'm going to have the usual boom mic, but it won't be this cover. I think it's going to look something like this, if I'm not mistaken. The reason it looks like that is I can get it closer to me for the interviews
Josh?
as well. Yes, JT, what you got?
Found a problem with sprinting with boots which are a little loose. You kind of get stones when you're sprinting on pebbles.
Ow. Yeah, in your shoe.
Yeah. Anyway, we're around a couple of minutes until the end of the session.
3:50.
So I am making my way down to the practice starts.
Yep, practice starts coming up, and they might do a standing start, and if they do a standing start, we're gonna let Josh T go to do some recordings for an intro for this year, because we had a basic one before. 3 cars go by, 2 more coming up the top of the hill. That's a great example of how elevation changes it is here. 2 more coming. Does look good, this circuit as well. Kind of say, love being able to go trackside for the touring cars. It's the easiest one to do, and it's the easiest one that we can just get right immediately because we've done it so much now as well. And we'll be doing that when we get to the next test at, as I said, Croft. That will be timing screens only, like this, and Josh T won't be trackside. He'll be in his commentary box alongside me, and we'll discuss throughout the day, and we'll show you some social media posts throughout the day and bring you all up to date. And then at Donington, that's our big one, trackside for everything, seeing the cars go through. But like our team's doing now. 2 cars going into pit lane. Just taking it calmly. So Hill, Huff, Morgan, Cook, Taylor Smith. That's the gap at the moment as it comes into it. Josh T is patrolling around the pits. Now, at the moment, still Huff gone second, Hill top. So the top 3, as you see in the timing tower, separated by 68 thousandths of a second. So that timing tower, you might notice it's changed compared to the end of last year. That's because TSL have updated it to its new permanent graphic. And it's we've got the driver who's in first, second, third, fourth all the way down. Then it tells you if it's in the pit lane, if they've gone up or down position. Then we show the driver name. Then we've got the lap time. Then we've got the gap between them just alongside. That's how it's going to work this year as well. Up here in the comms box. And also a reminder, if you can also listen to our coverage throughout the year when we got people trackside for races, you can also watch on TikTok globally. For the first time, British Touring Cars will be on the ITV Sport TikTok account, available globally. You can watch the races, but here is the only place you can watch all the practice, qualifying, and the races with the watch-along, and the practice commentary coming from the Trackside broadcasters. And when we're on site, we'll have cameras for practice as well. So we'll go around Trackside and show you all the stuff from commentary Trackside. So there's a lot to do, and I think Knock Hill is our big one as well that we're trying to get to up in Scotland, and we'll be live for all of that. Practice 1, 2, qualifying, race 1, 2, and 3. We'll be live for all of that as well, and Knock Hill should be trackside with myself, and Josh T will be in the comms box for that one, so we'll roll reversal. He's now running down because he's got 40 seconds until the checkered flag comes out for the end of the session. What a sport streamed on TikTok. Yep. The Touring Cars is going to be streamed on TikTok. And there's Josh T running behind the main grandstand, I believe, in towards paddock. Yes, just downhill now. So it's past the main grandstand. And it's coming towards the start line, which is where he was last year. And if you watched our season launch last year, because last year the season launch was at Brands Hatch, this year there's 3 tests. So there's 1 at Brands, 1 at Croft, 1 at Donington, I keep mentioning. But last year on the season launch, it was raining like crazy, absolute washout. And Josh T walked down here, and he had absolutely no shoes left, and he destroyed his bus mixer that he took. So there's the checkered flag, and here comes the cars across the line now. So that's Doble and Cook taking the flag. Rowbottom takes it. So does Watson. And in the pit lane is Huff, Sutton, Camish, Ingram, Turkington, Chilton, and Smiley. So the flag falls, and the first day of testing in 2024 comes to a close. The cars go through. Yeah, what an angle. And this is what we're going to be bringing as well. Good angles for checkered flag moments like this. And don't fall, Josh T. What an angle. If we had that for the start, just imagine what it would be like. As I think he's lost a bit of signal there from Trackside. But imagine if we had that angle for the start. From when we're tracksides. But people always are too selfish. They go and block you up. So maybe I'll just get my elbows out and stick the camera there if I'm there or Josh T's there next time out. I think we have actually... he's frozen again at the moment. Yeah, he's actually disconnected. And there's Omi in his camera at the side of the box to wait for him to come back in. Here he is. That's the Discord call. Yeah, Josh T, you back with us? There we are. Hello. We have some starts. Here we go. So we have some practice starts for you to take a look down at the grid. Picture will improve in a second once it's buffered on the internet. And away goes, I believe, Hutt. That is going to be Cook going away. Taylor Smith as well. How's it going there, JT? Can't hear us. Interesting that Morgan took the checkered flag after doing a practice start. Oh, the signals, it's just getting better. The focus, it's focused on the wrong thing. Here we go. So all the cars are on the grid. Let's get ready. So there you go, like in a Formula 1 practice start formation. There'll be 2 by 2 as they venture down. I'm just like you. I'm sat in the commentary box watching the same TV pictures you are. That's what it is, because we have actual cameras on Trackside this time. Here comes one of the Toyotas. Wonderful action then coming here. Many practice starts they like. They've got the track until the top of the hour. So that's 2 more minutes. It takes 47 seconds to get a practice start. A lot of wheel spin there. An upper. Picture's buffered, by the way, so we can see it back clearly now.
Pit lane is now closed.
Right, so no one can now come out of the pit lane to do a practice start. So this is it then, the final practice starts of the day as they line up on the grid. Unless they're going to go to that procedure, Josh, that we saw this morning. That was Sutton's practice start, getting away on the grid. Oh, a lot of wheel spin again from the Vauxhalls. Everyone getting away smoothly on the grid. Oh, it does look that. It does look fantastic. I've got to admit, this looks absolutely fantastic. What a camera angle JT's found out there trackside for us here today as we do the practice starts and cars continue to reach on around. Does look good. One more car. Away it goes. And the track falls silent. It's done. All testing has now been concluded for the first day. How was that then, Josh? How loud?
Loud. My legs hurt. My back hurts. So I should have had more time so I could walk, not sprint.
Everyone's come back into the pit lane now as well. Well, you've got 10 minutes to now relax, JT, because he has been running around all day. He hasn't just done a half-an-hour session. Josh has sent us...
Never mind, Josh. There's someone else for a practice start.
Oh, okay. One more then. What I was going to say is that Josh T hasn't just been running around for 30 seconds. He has literally been around all day, and he has filmed 10 minutes of trackside footage. It's one of the... Oh, he's gone. He's pressed the wrong button. There he is. He pressed the wrong button. We just got it. We just got that at the last second. Did you press the wrong button?
No, the Portslake landscape thing happened again.
Oh, I see. Right, I get you. Okay. I don't think
I
anyone else...
believe the course car's going to go out now, so that should be the end. Yep, course car's going out.
Yeah, that should be the end of the session. They're not going to do another start, are they? Should be okay. There's the course car. Okay, well, Josh T has been very, very busy today because he hasn't just been doing this 30-minute segment. He's been there all day. He's been filming, taking photos, getting around the lay of the land for touring cars, doing his prep for the 2024 season. And one thing he has done for us is filmed 10 minutes worth of footage. Yes, 10 minutes. I'm not going to show it to you now. Before we round out the show, sit back and relax for 10 minutes and take in the atmosphere from the Brands Hatch test before the season launch in 2 weeks at Donington. Here it is. the surprises don't end there from JT, who's done a brilliant job getting 10 minutes worth of footage today, because guess where he's ended up after running up through Paddock Hill Bend? Josh, where are you?
Hello. There's Paddock Hill Bend.
You're on the track. You're actually on the track at the end of the test day.
We were talking about how steep Clearways was.
Yes.
First of all, look at all of the marbles.
Oh my God.
Second of all, look how steep that is.
That's insane. Oh my God, Josh T's on track at Brands Hatch at Paddock Hill Bend. Look, all the mess down there.
A little thing from Monday, Josh.
Yep. Is this the
This
gravel?
is deep gravel, my word.
And he's running around the middle of the track now in deep gravel. This is not going to end well. I presume where he's going is where he... Yeah, go on.
It's where the truck hit.
You can tell.
And you can see the damage that it did.
A lot of damage, yeah. Oh, wow, yeah. It's taken a massive chunk out of that, hasn't it?
Yeah, there's a bit of the foam.
Take it with you as a memento.
And we don't normally get to see this, but this is what he did to the barrier.
Oh, yeah! Oh, wow, it really has bent it back, hasn't it? My goodness. Is that what caused the red flag? Wow, it's broken the barrier. Signal might have gone. Oh, here we go. Just bear in mind, Josh T is currently running around Brands Hatch where signal is limited, so it might not be great as he gets back onto the circuit. Oops. So
That is deep.
it is a very deep gravel trap, isn't it? That's what we're looking at there. It looks like you're, I don't know, in the beginning of Saving Private Ryan at this rate.
And
Get back to the track.
This-
You're off track. Go on.
let me do what they do on Sky F1 and kneel down.
Oh, my word.
That's a perfect thumbnail photo.
That is unbelievable. You've got... I'm honestly tempted. We're on track right now. But you've got all this time. You can take photos galore. Look at that. That is unbelievable.
Josh, there's a reason that I've borrowed my dad's phone so I can take thumbnail photos on the go.
Yes. Yes. So we can stay live and Josh T can take photos. Fabulous. Okay, gets up. You're over the white line. You'll get a penalty.
That is a big bit of rubber.
And that's now yours. That's come off a... Oh, that is a huge bit.
That's a big bit.
And he just throws it in the gravel trap. Show.
Oh, I've
What?
made a little bit of a...
Mess in the gravel trap. You've fallen through the gravel trap. If that's there in 3 weeks' time, when we go racing here, we'll all know what's caused that. Oh, I'm getting dizzy. Put the phone up. Getting dizzy. Put the phone up.
better.
Oh, track.
So,
Yeah. Oh wow. Hello.
That's curbing, and it's quite high.
That's an abrasive curve, and they've been taking. See the grip on the grass lines actually as well. My goodness, they've been really cutting that. There, yeah, big one.
Now with
there.
a massive puddle that they were kicking off up at Graham Hill Bend.
I'm getting dizzy. Put the camera up. Put the camera up. I'm getting dizzy. There we go. Oh, better. I was getting dizzy.
Gosh,
Yeah.
look at this.
Oh, look at him out. Oh, yes. Look at that shot. Trust the YouTube channel to bring you closest to the action. Look at this. So we're behind the barrier as well. Yeah, go on.
Power of just going round here.
You're in the paddock.
This
Yeah.
is Graham Hill Bend.
Oh, wow. That is, the Graham Hill Bend's completely flat. You're now where the media usually are.
Yeah, this is where two trucks collided with each other, and because it was wet, they went off there. You can still see the skid marks.
Yeah. We can. Do you know, I'm half tempted to get JT.
You know,
Oh, can you hear us? Might have glitched out a second as there's some JT.
Hello.
Hello, JT.
Yeah.
Go in the paddock. Head to the paddock. Go around the paddock.
The very empty paddock.
Well, I'm just thinking there might be a driver or two around there that we can get a quick interview with. The paddock.
The not that paddock. The other paddock.
Yeah, the other one. The one in the pit lane paddock. That one. How can you get there? Can you get in the paddock?
Yeah.
Head to the paddock. Let's see if we can catch a driver or two. Have you got time?
Little bit of glitch in there.
Yeah. Have you got time?
Maybe. I know we've got to get back.
It's 5:17, and you've stolen your dad's phone as well, so maybe not the greatest idea.
I've stolen my dad's phone and I've left him at the start line.
Oh, right, okay, that's fine then. Yeah, if you get him to the paddock, see if you can get in the paddock. Get an interview from the paddock, because that'd be fun if there's a driver hanging around there.
There's the underground tunnel.
Yeah. And now some grass walking. See, look,
They've done.
Go on.
They've
Lost him again.
quite well. They've done quite well to repair this barrier, because there's one of the skid marks, Josh.
Yeah.
And if the skid mark wasn't there, you wouldn't know that has been ploughed into by a truck going 100 miles per hour.
And all that cabling as well that's had to be replaced. That takes ages.
That was apparently undamaged, and
You're joking.
here's where the second truck went in.
Yeah. We see it.
Bottom.
Oh my God! Look at that.
There is a reason that truck racing, you don't have marshals around.
I love how Josh T's just that confident now. He's just unlocking gates around Brands Hatch and getting into the paddock.
No unauthorised access. Okay.
Well, we're authorised. We've got some media passes. We're fine.
Yeah.
Well, there goes Goodyear.
Oh yeah. What we're now watching, by the way, is JT's notebook. That's what we've got going on here.
And I've got some Paddock Hill gravel in my shoe as well. Good stuff.
Blimey, right. Gravel in the shoe. We're watching JT's notebook from the opening day of the test. And I've sent him to the paddock to see if there's anybody that we can talk to.
So we're now heading towards the paddock.
Yeah. We're just seeing the ground at the moment. It's very disconcerting.
There you go.
There we go. Thank you. Keep the camera. Because it's making me go dizzy watching you walk. Is this where you were earlier for the pit lane entry?
Yes.
Right.
So because of safety and all that, we're not allowed up alongside the Armco barrier.
Yeah.
But the viewing area for the pit lane is there. That railing on top of the red thing.
I
And-
see it.
Well,
And Josh T is about to break another rule by going up to the back.
there's the recovery truck and doing some parkour.
I must admit, everyone's saying, Charles fan as well, this is a perfect way to spend a Wednesday. It really is. Can we go full screen? Yeah, we can. Oh, can we?
So that's the gate. That's the gate where race is,
Yeah.
and this is pit lane.
So now you're in the pit lane area.
Yeah.
This is what we say that
That's
Josh T.
the start.
Yeah, this is what we say that Josh T just gets access anywhere. He's been here for so
And
long.
if
Go
I
on.
zoom in, Joe,
We can hear. We can see.
there's
It.
Dan Camish's car.
Oh, right. Hang on. Give us 1 second, because what we're doing is we're just getting your full screen. Right, there you go. We're full screen now with you. We're full screen.
I unfortunately can't go any closer because this line is the limit for pit lane access.
Yeah.
But There's something called the back of the pit lane, Josh, into the paddock area.
There is. And is that where you're going now? Oh,
That was the access road control.
yeah. Can't go in there. That's the one place we can't go. And now, are you in the back of the pit lane now? No, hang on. Down some steps. We're full screen now, by the way. Find some drivers, says Indy. That's what I've sent him to do. I've sent Josh T to find some drivers and find some people in the paddock. Tim Harvey's there. See if you can get Tim Harvey. Oh, we have a car. That's even better. Ash Sutter's Napper.
Trying not to get in the way of the teams.
Oh, put the
Packing
camera.
up.
Put the camera up a bit. So we're just seeing the ground.
There's
There we go.
tyres.
Oh, are they the new Goodyear Inters? Yeah. Yeah, keep the camera up. Let's see the paddock. Keep the camera up. There we go. Oh, okay. So taking a look, which is... Everyone's here in the BMW garage for West Surrey Racing. So this is now he's not saying it, but everyone can hear us. We've sent him into the paddock now to take a look around.
I can't go that way because they're about to load the car up.
Yeah,
So they've got the ramp down.
put the camera up. Let's see. All we're seeing is the ground. Let's see around. Yeah, keep the camera up. Keep the camera held up so we can see. That's it. Yeah. Because otherwise we're just seeing ground. There's no point being in the paddock. Yeah. There we go. So they're loading some cars up. Is there any drivers around? That's the laser. That's Jake Hill. So anyone there?
No.
Oh. This is fantastic. Goodyear tyres in the back of the garage. Ah, Hyundai's. There's Tom Chilton's car. Alongside Tom Ingram's.
Got to go round the long way.
I really hope Ingram can get the championship back this year as well. He was the fan favourite champion a couple of seasons back, of course. Isn't this brilliant? This is the action that we wanted to give you, and we'll be doing the same at Donington in 2 weeks. Who are we at now, JT?
Coming up to the 14.
.14 coming through. Now that, on the timing screen, of course, is Pearson's car, finished 11th with a 48.402. Alongside is Holstead's car, if I'm not mistaken. And Holstead finished the session down in 18th, 49.286. Does look good, though. That does look good.
Got to go round the long way again.
Yeah. And Josh P, are you doing this later? Yeah, I'll be doing this at Donington in 2 weeks' time. So next week, it's Croft's test. We haven't got anyone trackside for that. After that, it's the season launch at Donington, and I'll be trackside, and I'll be doing exactly the same thing. So
No point going there because that's Goodyear tyres. That's just the tyres.
yeah, so we'll be live for an hour in the morning, so half an hour at the end of the session, half an hour walking around the paddock. Then we'll be live for the last hour doing the same thing again, but at different parts of the track. So you'll see the whole track access. And then we'll have some interviews with some people as well. And I'll go around with a microphone asking what everyone thinks and, getting all the interviews and all the nice little bits and see what we can see. Ah, here we go. Now, Believe, is that... I want to say, is that Bobby Thompson's because it wasn't running a transponder?
Good.
Who again? Kirkwood. Say again?
It's the 66 of Cook, and then over here you've got
it's
Moffat.
Cook. Oh, and there's Moffat's car. So Cook's hasn't got a livery on it yet. Interesting. As we're back in the paddock. Is that Toyota next up?
Yeah.
Toyota, always a fun team to be around. A lot of energy with that Toyota Gazoo Racing in the past couple of seasons. Always been one to watch.
We've got a bonnet up, Josh.
Have we? Oh, go. I'm not sure they might want to throw a camera in there, but let's take a look. Bonnet up. It's always good, this. This is what and we'll have this next time out as well at Donington. And I love how they've got the reverse garages as well to keep a look at it. Oh, hello.
I've got a screenshot of it, so I'll send that in the Discord later, Josh.
Excellent. We've seen it as well. We saw it on the screen. How many teams are left? I can't quite tell from the angle. I think everybody's packed up and leaving now, sadly.
It's just more tyres. I know we've got a couple of cars up here as well. Up at garage 26 of 33.
Now, this is why. Also, this isn't the full test. Not every driver's here because the teams here, they'll separate and have different ones next week. It's only at Donington where all the drivers will be there for the full day of testing that we have when the season starts as well.
There's Smiley.
In the 222?
And the 29.
Oh, you're testing me here, mate. There's Sumpton, 49601. And Sumpton, didn't he have an off this morning and cause the red flag?
Yeah, he caused the red flag as... If I just run over here.
Is there any commentators you can grab a hold of?
He parked it just down there.
Oh, yeah. So easy to get back into the pit lane.
Power of having two phones. Another thumbnail opportunity.
So it is. This is fantastic. It is great. This is great. It's because literally the session's been over
Two
half an
jobs
hour.
at once. Good stuff.
Yeah. Now, is there any ITV people hanging around anywhere that you can grab it from? Oh, is that a truck leaking, or is this water from the tyres?
That's just water from cleaning the tyres.
Thank God for that. Otherwise, they might not get away. They might be stuck here until the season starts back here in May. Early May when we're here for the race.
Garage 31 and Garage 32 as well. The Goodyear things are. And they're busy packing, so we can't go there. So, Josh.
Yeah?
I think that ends the tour of the paddock as we go into the collecting area.
Oh, yeah. Not that too...
Oh,
there it is. There it is. Great shot at the end of the day. Well, I think that's fantastic, don't you? That you've always wanted to... You tried to do it last year, but it didn't work. And finally, you've been able to do a walk through the paddock, JT, and we've had JT's notebook at the end of the test.
Yep, and...
Can you get into the pit lane?
There's Garage 34, which is done for the scrutineering.
Well, I wouldn't give to be there right now with a microphone myself. I'll be there in 2 weeks. Oh, into the pit lane. Do you know? Can we walk down there, or is it not allowed?
I don't think so. So I'm just gonna pop up here.
All right, here we go. Onto the. I know exactly where you're going.
And
back through onto the starting grid. And there we are. I just realised if anybody wanted to do anything with the protest, we just show them exactly how to get into A, the pit lane, and B, the track. So that's not the greatest, but there it is, on track, and there's the track. Fantastic. Look at that. We've been
again.
Yeah.
Let's see if this works, Josh.
Are you going to show us you taking the photo?
Thumbnail photo at Brands Hatch.
You do realise we're going to see all these in a couple of months as well when we get going. That's another one. Although you took a great one a few days ago. I did see that. That's going to be our new Twitch one, isn't it? That backdrop. It's great. So, is your dad on the start line then? Or is he going to see you on the track and go, how did you get there?
I think I can't see him, so I think he's trying to either find me or he's just gone to the car and just waiting for me.
Oh dear. Right, if you want... Yeah, go on.
Gonna get down.
Oh, okay. Wow. You're sitting on a racetrack. That's what you're doing right now. You're on a racetrack.
Hopefully no Napa Fords come racing around at 100+ miles per hour, Josh.
Right, if I don't get to do this...
trouble.
If I don't get to do this at Donington in 2 weeks' time, I'm going to be very, very disappointed.
And 2 days ago, I was standing on this very grid with 5.5-ton trucks just on the grid.
Oh, I cannot wait for 2 weeks' time now.
Yeah, a little bit of a special look into the pit lane.
Oh, yes.
There's Dover and Taylor Smith.
We have been on here over an hour now. This wasn't the original plan, but...
They are they're just moving pits from his car, so let's go down.
And we're running now at Brands Hatch, and it's lights out. Let's see how quickly Josh T can get uphill. I can see the different grid hatchings as well for all the different series. Here we go. Cars being moved in. So that just come down from the weighbridge section.
Yes, that's putting it into the truck. And Josh, you've got Halstead as well, who had its livery reveal last week at Donington Park. Moffat as well. You've got all the different markets. You said there's the motorbikes, you've got the cars and trucks, but you've also got a staggered grid here. You've got one row there, but then if we go on to the next row for this as well, you can see that they're not lined up.
Oh, yeah.
They're staggered, but you've got 3 going across.
I wonder how that gets so confused.
Because it says 6 here, we're on row 6 grid.
Probably, yeah.
And going down here, it says 5, so I'm guessing that's row 5.
That's across the control line as well, look, for the start procedures, because it's a solid white line.
Here's Morgan.
I must admit, this is one way to spend a Wednesday.
I'm dropping in the pit lane instead of handling stuff.
This is going to be pretty much what we have in 2 weeks' time as well, another walkthrough, but at Donington's one. And hopefully all the drivers will be there so we can get some interviews.
I've got a feeling my dad's gone back to the... no, I see him. He's hiding.
Oh, is he at the start line?
We're on row 3. And Osborne and Camish's car outside by side.
Oh, perfect.
Wait.
There it is.
All 4 numbers.
And a nice shot. There we go. Oh, that's brilliant. Look at that. There they are. Can Napa repeat the fantastic performance they did in 2023? That's the question that everyone's asking.
Ready?
Yeah, go on. Where's he going now? There we go. Yes, there they are. And everybody's going now. The next Marshall point along. Here we go. There they are. So there's Camish and Rowbottom and Sutton's car. And I think coming there is the other one. So question is, can they produce exactly what they did a year ago and dominate in qualifying and the race? That is going to be the big key question throughout this weekend as well.
Down for a minute.
Okay. Gravel trap. So while Josh T is doing that, let's run you through the results actually from this first day of testing.
I would hope it's not a gravel trap because I wouldn't want the pit wall to fall away like a gravel trap.
That's true. We just saw gravel. So it's Hill from Huff.
Josh.
Yeah, go on.
Ready?
Hang on, 2 seconds. Yeah, I'm looking. I need to get full screen. Hang on, there we go. Are you on pole position?
Yeah.
Pole position. There we go. Look at that. That's a thumbnail shot. Look at that. What a view. Up, and it's so blind into turn 1. That's insane.
Wait, let me just shout to my dad.
Yeah, I can see him actually on the side. While you do that, let's go through the order. It's Hill on a 53.363 in the first session. The second session, 47.868. Then it's Huff, Morgan, Cook, Taylor Smith, the top 5, Sutton, Camish, Moffat, Ingram, Doble, Pearson, Turkington, Chilton, Osborne, Watson, Rowbottom, Smiley, Halstead and Sumpton, the 19 that are taken through. And you can see the times of the 2 sessions put alongside each other as well. If you wish to read them all, take a pause now. And yes, JT, what have we got? Oh, across the line. Is that where you're going to end it? Have you been able to... Oh, this is a bit thingy.
Wait.
Yeah?
And
hey!
Josh, with his paddock, very sweaty.
Yes, he's done finally the JT paddock walk, the notebook. Fantastic.
And lights are on, and it's lights out, and away we go.
Up to turn 1, it's uphill. Downhill's going to be easier though, because you can literally just fall. That's what I'd do. Do you know, we should all get there. If me, you and Jess are there, I know me, if you're planning on coming at the end of the season to this Grand Prix track layout, the end of the test, when they're all doing the grid procedure, we should go down to that first corner and end the season there at Paddock Hill and see who can run down the fastest.
Oh, God.
Would be
Oh,
fun.
no.
It would be fun. Right, I think it's only fair because you've got to get back, and we've been on air over an hour. There's nothing else
Hey,
to talk. Oh,
hello.
what have you found? He's found something. Never mind. What have you found?
Good you to anyone?
Oh, yeah, take that. That's a souvenir. Take that right now. Fantastic.
I don't have anything to put it on, though.
Have you got? Well,
And you can see
put it on your laptop when you get back.
markers.
Yeah, put it on your laptop when you get back.
Yeah.
Okay, right, we're going to wrap it up for the day here at Brands Hatch. We've got Josh, he's got to get home if we can ever get him off the track. Josh, what's it been like over there?
It has been an absolutely incredible day here. Brands Hatch. Cannot wait for the season to get started.
Thanks, Josh. Get back. We'll see you in Croft in a week's time up in the commentary box with me for the 30-minute session we'll have there wrapping up the day. And then in 2 weeks' time, I'll be in Josh's shoes because I'll be at Donington for the season launch. Megan will be in the comments box here, control everything. Then Josh T will join afterwards, pretty much in Omi's position with the voice. And we'll see everything getting sorted. Thanks, Omi, for dropping by and watching along. Thanks to Josh for providing all the footage today. 10 minutes worth and doing the paddock walk around. Get home safe. Thanks to all of you for watching at home as well. We'll be back next week for the British Touring Car Championship as well when we go for test number 2 at Croft. We'll see you then. Take care. Bye-bye.